Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here, back with another episode of the Minecraft Prisons versus series right here on MCHub, the Atlantic Realm. If you guys want to go ahead and check out the server on both Minecraft Java and Bedrock Edition, make sure to go on my IP, candy.mchub.com. The more you guys that use the IP, the more that, the server will support me as I try and make, like, a lot more videos of these. So, boys, I have a ton, like, literally a ton of updates. And I'm announcing that this is actually going to be my comeback arc. Like, I have been grinding, and I think we can actually start coming back against Royal and actually freaking win this versus series. So here, let me give you guys the updates real quick. So if we take a look at my blocks mined, I am now up to 765,000 blocks. Now, keep in mind, Royal has like 1.1 million, but I'm starting to close the gap. Like, look, boys, this man is not even online right now. And that means that his auto miners aren't working. That means his quarry isn't working. That means that right now I have a chance to really, put my head in the game and just straight up mine and then start closing this gap. Maybe get to like 1 million blocks by the end of this episode. All right. And then now let's go into another thing, my pickaxe, right? Last episode, we got our pickaxe up to level 5, which means that we were able to get the cluster bomb enchant. Now, at the end of the episode, I ended, I believe, at, I think, cluster level 8,000. However, since then, I've completely maxed out that enchant. We are now level 10,000. And we've also went ahead and actually upgrade off camera our cell multi enchant, completely maxed this bad boy out all the way at level 10,000. And we actually got our capacity all the way up to 14.388 million blocks. Now, the only other enchant that I really need to start working on is my prosperity enchant. And if we take a look at what this does, it gives it 2 to 10x blocks from a swing and includes the enchant procs on said swing. So right now, each enchant level is going to cost us 351,000 e-tokens, and we're about 2,300 levels in out of 10,000. However, if we take a look at my progress on the right hand side of my screen, boys, I am actually almost ranked level 1000, which is actually really good, because if we do /stats Royal K9 and we take a look at his general info, he is currently at mine rank 1320, which means that, boys, we're literally only like 300 levels short from him. Like, we are actually starting to catch up, and if I was to use all this money on ranking up, I could probably get to like rank 1000 in this episode. However, before we do that, I really want to try and get my prosperity enchant completely maxed out by the end of this. And I also want to start working on the explosive jackhammer and laser enchant, because the next thing that we need to do for our pickaxe is that although we are level 6 right now and have maxed out cluster bomb, the next best enchants are going to be actually on the level 15 pickaxe upgrades, which is going to mean that we are going to probably need to get our pickaxe literally up to like, I don't know, 2 to 3 to 4 million blocks. So a lot more than what we have right now. And basically, if we were to go ahead and upgrade explosive, laser, and jackhammer, that'll actually give us a ton more blocks every time we mine. So it is definitely going to be worth getting those done once we have prosperity pretty much maxed out as we can. So let's go ahead, hit up the prosperity enchant. I'm gonna go press Y. We're up to 2323 right now, and now we are up to 7,988. So we went up quite a bit. Holy crap. And now each one is going to cost us 1.2 million enchants. But look at this, boys, look at this. We're at 2.69 right now. If I go ahead and press Y, my cluster is going to proc, and let's see what happens once all this TNT breaks. So we got okay, 88 million e-tokens from that one proc. We got another probably 88 million, 87 million from the second proc. And I think if we look at the third proc, we should see something like, I don't know, 90 million. Oh yeah, 86 million. So that just brought us up from like 2 million e-tokens literally up to 335. Like, that is so good. All right, let's see how far that can get us on the prosperity level. So boom, yeah, dude, we just went from 7,000 all the way to 8,000. Now we're up to 8,263, and I really think we can literally max this out probably within like the next 10 to 15 minutes. Oh yeah, boys, another thing that I wanted to let you guys know that I just changed is I'm actually mining at my own mine right now and selling using my like own P shop. So I was actually making a pretty massive error in that when I was selling at someone else's P shop, I was like getting 1x on every block that I sold, when if I was to sell at my own P shop, I would obviously get the 4.37x multiplier. So that was a pretty big error, which is why, like, if we take a look at my pickaxe compared to Royals, I may have cluster bomb like level 10,000 and prosperity almost maxed out, but he has like explosive, jackhammer, laser maxed out. I think he has the enchant neutron star and like seismic charge completely maxed out. And that's just because he was literally getting more e-tokens every time he mined, because he was ranking up and then mining at his own mine, which was definitely a problem that I wasn't doing. But don't worry, we've pretty much corrected it now, and we are actually getting a ton of like e-tokens just straight up from mining. Another update is the quarrying mine, and if we take a look, I actually have started upgrading this thing. So we have lightning up to level 801, we have acid rain up to 600, hail 600, tornado 600, jackhammer 500, explosive 600, and then laser up to 984. And then I think if we look in the chat and see if we can find one of these procs, yeah, so our quarrying machine had 86,400 blocks broken from our tornado, and that netted us 1.95 million e-tokens. So granted, a million and like almost 2 million e-tokens isn't really an insane amount anymore, but keep in mind, boys, this is only at like level 600 or level 800 on our quarrying machines. Imagine if we can get this thing up to like, I don't know, level 10,000, and next thing you know, it starts breaking like 5 million blocks of proc. That could be really, really good. But regardless, we are up to probably another like 300 million e-tokens. Yep, there we go, 284. And then let's get a couple more levels of the prosperity enchant. Boom, 8,500. We've only got 1,500 more to go. All right, boys, we've been mining for about a good like half an hour. We are up to 2.76 billion e-tokens, and I think my cluster is about to reset, yeah, in about 5 seconds, and we are almost up to 800,000 blocks, which means that Royal really only has like a 300,000 block advantage over us. And if we take a look at tab, he is still not on. So I mean, yo, like I was telling you guys earlier, I think this might be the episode where we start getting a little bit close to him, and then boom, we just made like another probably almost 300 million e-tokens right over there. So let's go ahead and just completely max out this prosperity enchant. There we go. Why we are now up to level 10,000 out of 10,000. It's got a 5% chance to proc, and dude, we still have a billion e-tokens left. Now low-key, I kind of just want to go ahead and rank up all and see if I can get to level 1,000, or should I go and start working on the seismic charge and neutron star enchant? You know what? I've always wanted to reach Prestige level 1000, or sorry, rank up level 1000. Let's go ahead and do slash rank up all, and oh no, we're so close, boys. We are up to 978. All right, so now we are up to another billion levels. Let's see if this will be enough. I really hope it is. Oh my god, 991. Dude, we are literally freaking 8 levels, or actually 9 levels off. But I actually have quite a bit of crate keys to open, so let's go. What is flash sale 2? I guess that's a backpack enchant. Okay, well, what is it? Okay, I guess we have a backpack enchant now. Cool. That you can't actually, like, get from upgrading. All right, awesome. Okay, that works. All right, either way, let's go to slash warp crates, and then let's see how many of these crate keys that we can open, and see if we can get anything good. So let's go ahead and open up the vault crate key. E-token pouch, not too good. Dolphins are over here. Lapis robot, that's not bad. Redstone robot, not bad. Okay, medium booster pouch. Small e-token. Let's go ahead and open those up. And then we have a lobster crate key, and then we have a trident, and then another lobster. So let's go ahead and open up the lobsters first, right on this side. Okay, some more lobsters, not bad. Booster pouch, crystal pouch, and then some more lobsters, and then another lobster. Holy crap, dude. We're freaking duping these bad boys. We got a dolphin crate key, last one of those. Yeah, last one of those. We got 35% city XP token. And then we finally have the trident crate key. Let's see what this is going to give me. An emerald robot. Okay, that is not bad at all. All right, so now we got to go to slash warp robots, and let's just toss all these bad boys in. So we've got an emerald over here, and then we've got, let's see, so we've got 2 lapis. We got another lapis, we got an iron, and then a gravel. So the gravel one goes all the way at the end. We have the iron one over there, and then if we do slash robot and we try and combine them, okay, cool. We just got ourselves another bedrock by combining 2 emeralds into an obsidian, and then 2 obsidians into a bedrock. Awesome. So how much are our robots making per hour right now? So we've got 6 million in here, and overall, where does it say? Okay, cool. So every hour it's making us around 40 million e-tokens. God, dude, that is actually so bad. Like, dude, that is trash. But either way, boys, we are going back to the slash mines. We've got 9 more levels to go. Can my cluster proc? Okay, cluster procs in 7 seconds, 4 seconds. Come on, we can do this, dude. We can do this. All right, 1 second. Boom, there we go. Cluster procs, and this should bring us probably up to 350 million e-tokens, if I think I'm right. So there we go. We got 90 million from that first proc. We got 90 million from that second proc. And then from the third proc, we got 91 million. That should bring us up to a little bit over 300 and probably 320-ish million. Yeah, there we go. Right on the dot. And is that enough for another rank up all? Let's do slash rank up all. And 994. Okay, we are so close, boys. 6 more levels to go. All right, boys, here we are with another 4 billion e-tokens. Dude, if this isn't enough for me to reach level 1,000, I swear I am going to be so pissed. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and do slash rank up next, because I want to do it one by one. And there we go, boys. We are up to rank level 1,000. Dude, finally, we are part of the 4-figure club. And that actually wasn't that expensive. Like, that literally only cost us, what, 900 million e-tokens? But, hey, man. Level 1000, I am happy to be here. I am so happy to be here. But, boys, it is not over yet. I technically could spend this 3.2 billion and just literally try and like upgrade it a little bit more. Maybe see if I can get to, like, I don't know, 1020, 1050. But the main thing that I'm trying to figure out on what to do right now is I need to actually get my pickaxe all the way up to level 15, right? And I could technically go and then upgrade the neutron star and then the seismic charge enchant, right? But those don't necessarily give you a lot of blocks mined. The way to really do that is obviously going to be going and upgrading the explosive enchant, jackhammer, and then laser enchant, probably up to like level 5,000 if we can. So what I'm thinking of doing, boys, is instead of hitting up the seismic charge, we're just going to go and try and see how high of level we can get onto the explosive enchant. So let's just go ahead and do it. I'm just not even going to check. Let's just press Y. And then, boom, we are up to level 2,839. And we added almost 2,400 levels to that. So let's mine for a bit and actually see what this enchant is going to look like whenever it procs. And what exactly is the proc chance right now? Okay, so it is still like super low, literally 0.18 of 1%. So that's like what, 1 out of every 500 blocks, or a little bit over 500 blocks. Sounds a little bit better, but let's see if we can get an explosive proc. Okay, there we go. That was an explosive proc. So it is not as big as the initial cluster bomb one, but is actually like a pretty decent size. And then it looks like we have another one over here too. And what are my blocks looking like right now? So we're up to 815,000, and we are about like 3 out of the 10 to get to level 7. So I don't know. I think we just literally have to continue upgrading this explosive. Maybe get this thing up to level 5,000, or what we should probably do is kind of just upgrade them like side by side. So for example, we have like 2,800 levels of explosive. Let's try and get the same on laser and the same on jackhammer. That way we just have like better proc chances on both of them. So I don't know. Let's just keep mining. Let's probably try and get to maybe another billion or 2 e-tokens and then see where the wind takes us. Alright, boys, we just had another cluster bomb proc, and dude, this is absolutely like a literally gigantic hole. Like, obviously it wasn't enough to reset the whole mine, but I mean, like, look at the size of it in comparison. It is probably like 1/5 of the size of the entire freaking mine. But boys, we have 1.6 billion e-tokens right now, and I am deciding if I want to go and completely just change the strategy that I literally just said we're gonna do, and actually start working on some of the seismic charge like procs, because dude, it literally drops a charge that is unknown in the world and causes a level of chaos. Blah 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 blah. It's basically just like a gigantic brick of freaking TNT that when it explodes, it gives you like a ton of blocks. And to be honest, like, explosive like that is pretty good, but if we actually look in chat and kind of see the amount of like blocks that it's giving us, I mean, look, like I believe it was 681,000 e-tokens times 4. That's 3.3 million e-tokens. And we both know, or I guess everyone who's watching knows, that we get around 300 million per cluster bomb proc, right? So what I'm thinking is that if we can just go and maybe start upgrading the seismic charge enchant, and obviously not to like max out, but you know, a little bit better than where we could have it right now, it might be worth it. So you know what, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go and spend 1.6 billion on seismic charge. And dude, like, holy crap, that is literally halfway to max. That is actually such an easy enchant to level up. I'm so glad I put it here instead of jackhammer, because now we have 4,000 levels of it. And what is the proc chance at 4,000? It is actually really low, 0.06%. So very low. but I think that is actually higher than jackhammer. Yeah, that is literally higher than jackhammer and literally higher than the laser. So, hey, let's go ahead and see if we can get this thing to proc and actually see what this enchant looks like. All right, boys, we have a seismic charge over here. I think I got to go ahead and like click it to supercharge or something, and boom, supercharged. And we received 405,000 blocks. And if we sell that, that's around 9.2 million e-tokens. So it is not as much as I was expecting, but I guess because it was like kind of at the side, it wasn't like that many blocks. And then obviously we are only at level 4,000 for it, right? So I can't really expect it to be as good as a completely maxed out cluster bomb. But I'm going to see if I can try and find another one, maybe have it a little bit closer in the middle. All right, here we go. This seismic charge is pretty much right in the middle. Let's see how much we're going to get. Oh my God, that actually looks pretty cool. And we got 669,000 blocks multiplied is I actually don't know. I think that might have combined with my cluster bomb. So 90 million, 90 million, 90 million, and then 80 million. Oh, you know, we actually might have gotten like freaking 80 million blocks off of that because it was in the middle. That's actually pretty decent. I don't know if that's true though. I don't know, maybe my math is off, but we are back up to 370 million, and I did just spend all of that, and I know cluster gives me 300 million. So yeah, boys, I think we might have actually got like 80 million from that like one middle proc of the seismic charge enchant. So with 378 million, let's just go ahead and upgrade this thing a little bit more. We are up to level 5,000, and like I was telling you guys, like this is actually such a really easy enchant for us to completely max out. I reckon we can probably max it out in maybe like an hour of mining, but I still want to go and try and get a couple more levels of jackhammer and explosives. So let me go ahead and see if I can get myself maybe another 2 or 3 billion e-tokens, and then we'll figure out if we want to go, you know, get some more seismic charge or get some jackhammer and laser. All right, boys, so we are now up to 1.67 billion e-tokens. Just take a look at this crater over here. This is from one seismic charge. Like Loki, it is starting to kind of look like something that we would get from one of the cluster bombs. But I mean, hey man, we'll take what we can get. And with our 1.6 million, I am still really debating if I want to go get some more levels of seismic charge, because right now they are still under 1 million. And we can technically get like another 1,000 levels of it. That would bring us up to level 6,100, right? Like that could be worth, considering this enchant is actually pretty decent. However, I am halfway to level 7, and I think Royal is literally at like level 11. So we are still falling really behind on, you know, our pickaxe level. And then because we need to get to level 15, it is really a race to whoever can get to that, because we need to start working on the invasion enchant, and I believe the shadow clones enchant, because those are the ones that are similar in that to cluster bomb. Whenever you get them, they make a massive difference in the amount of e-tokens that you can get. So I don't know, I think we're just gonna have to go with the blocks for now. So let's go ahead, hit up the Omni Tool enchant, and how much can we get with 1 billion on our, ooh, that is not a lot. We're gonna need double that to get another 1,000 levels. But if we try and get 1,000 levels of jackhammer, that is going to be 755 million. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get 1,000 levels over there, and let's see if we can afford 1,000 levels on to the laser enchant. We can. Okay, awesome. So you know what, let's go laser. Let's get, oh my god, 3,500 levels. That is actually like a lot more than I was expecting to get with the amount of e-tokens that we had. So now if we take a look at our pickaxe, we have, ooh, wait a second. Oh, that was just a tornado. I thought that was going to be one of our procs that we have to go ahead and click. So now if you take a look at our pickaxe, right, we are up to efficiency 100 and speed, jump, haste, who cares, jackhammer 1400, explosive 2800, laser 3500, prosperity max, cluster bomb max, and then seismic charge up to 5,174. So you know what, boys, I think we have done a crap load of progress. Like, dude, we are starting to catch up to Royal. We are at 845 or 842,000 blocks mined. He is at 1.1. I know he still has like probably 100 billion e-tokens saved up, and he could potentially get up to like, I think, rank 1800. But dude, he is still not on, and it is like 10 a.m. and my auto miners and my mining is just going off, boys. So I think this is going to be the comeback arc, and hopefully in the next episode we'll start bridging the gap. So if you guys did enjoy this episode and want to see some more, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and if you want to check out the server and play it for yourself, I'm actually going to be doing a pretty massive giveaway in the next episode. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you're playing on my IP, candy.mchub.com. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.